Hi, my name is Jackie Partridge. I live here in Colorado, and I'm a union bricklayer. Been here over 15 years. I've been off work now exactly a year. This is the first time almost ever since I lived here. I also have two children. I worked through my pregnancies with them and still never had this kind of time off. I'm almost ready to go on a second extension, which is way less than what I've been making. I've been struggling this past year. I just bought a house right before I got laid off. Not thinking that that was it. I've been laid off a lot of times, but there's always been another job waiting, for you. So this kind of was a shocker. The extension has helped me. There isn't really a lot out there to go to work, and most of the jobs that are out there are paying way less than a regular mason makes. And it's, especially for me, being that physical, it isn't worth my money or time to go out there for like wages that they're trying to give guys now, just because they're trying to act like they don't have any money to pay a regular scale anymore. And then there's the issue of the immigrants that are coming in that are taking our jobs for less money, because to them it's good money. And I know this just because I've worked in the construction field for so many years. And this is not my only state. I worked in Arizona, New York, and Nevada. And money here isn't what it should be. I am making the same scale in the union that I was making 15 years ago. So it really hasn't gone up, but at least it's been a level where I can work with it and not having to take a decrease until now that I'm laid off. And it's hard, like I got two kids. I have to go on financial submission for lunches now, and for anything I can get extra help with my kids, which I've never had to do. I've never had to ask for anything. And the things that I really want is to go back to work. And I know there's jobs, but for some reason the union's not getting them now because they're dropping all the wages and complaining that maybe our wages are too high. But they're really not high. They're just more, and they have more coverage than the non-union guys do right now. And I'd really like to get back to work. This is the first time I've been off this long. And I said there's a couple of jobs that I know that they could get union, but for some reason the union contractors are losing their bids because the other guys are bidding so much far under. Money-wise, I'll say I think it's like 23 plus our health insurance, which that's what we've been making. But like I said, going out now looking for a job, it's like 15. There's no wage, there's no hospitalization or anything like that, and it's really dog out there. Now it's all about who can be the fastest, not who can be the best, and that's like a big deal. Why the union was made to begin with was for skilled craftsmen, not just for anybody that can throw a trowel or something in their hand and say that they're a craftsman. I feel bad because I'm able to work, and I should be out there working and doing all this. And I shouldn't be sitting at home waiting for someone to hand me something. But it's just like right now, the times are really hard. And even my kids, they don't really get it. My kids are 15 and 12. They don't really see a difference. They got a stay-at-home mom now. They can't figure that one out. That's about the only thing that gets to them. But I am a single mom, and that's what the hardest thing is. I've been raising my kids on my own, and like I said, we just bought the house, and they're all excited about that. And we've just been rolling with the going slow, and I haven't been overdoing anything. I've been keeping in the budget, even under it, to make sure that they don't realize there's a big difference going on, that they're losing out on anything, which actually they're really not in their eyes, because they still at the point they don't really understand. I was making $880 a week, and right now I'm getting $286 a week. So this is not a reason for me to stay at home. It's just the fact that there's no job, and I've thought about getting maybe two $10 jobs somewhere, and then I thought about, I can't. I got two kids that aren't over 18, and I'm the only caretaker, and I can't afford to be away from them 20 hours a day for not me to be around them, and that's the hard thing about it. And even my son, he's 15, but he wants to get a job, and there's not even anything for him to try to help out. They're rebuilding highways here, but they're not, for some reason they got everybody taken care of. So either there's people that's been on waiting lists, or I've been trying to slip in the women thing once in a while to see if I can get in there, but that hasn't worked out. I've been trying to go down in the workforce job to see what's going on. It's hard for me because I have been a mason since I was like 21 years old, and I haven't done anything else. So it's really, when people say go get a different job, but it's really hard to try to figure out where I can make that same kind of money without the schooling and education that I should need to have it. So that's why I'm trying to hold on to this so I can, finish taking care of my family.